press. So dropping that leg back, focused on that back leg, front knee behind your toe, other hand out. Good, drop back and press. Woo! that's true. The burpees do work at all. You probably wrote that like 8 minutes ago. All right, 2 more moves. We're gonna hinge at your hips, okay? We're gonna fly, and then we're gonna row. So we're here. Elbows are leading, then nice and close. Fly, then row. So your pace. Try not to strain your neck looking at the screen. Fly and row. So this is definitely a harder weight than I normally do. Even for me. Good. All right, next move. Okay, we're going to step to the side. Okay, go down towards your feet, and then curl. Other side, and curl. So side to side. Right leg first. You can do 1 or 2 weights here. I'm going to do 2. So as you're stepping in, we're curling. Good. So make sure your knee is over that ankle, not going beyond. So 1 weight is always an option. Almost there. Good, now I just want to demonstrate how that 1 weight would be. So we'd be here. So if that's better for you, go with that. We're going to do 1 more set starting left of that guy. I'll do it with the 1 weight this time. Here we go. On the way up, we're curling. Now hips are staying to the front here. So we're not turning. One or 2. I'm going back to 2 on that next set. Notice how I look now. Good, almost there. Woo! Okay. If you have your mat or a towel or something, next move is on the floor. So, we're here. It's a Superman to a push-up. Okay? So we're here. Superman flying to a push-up, okay? They're going to reach in. So bring it down, Superman, bring it up, tapping and tapping, down, Superman fly. Squeeze your glutes, press it up, 1 heel, 1 toe, Good. So one weight or two, you know the deal. Good. All right, we're going to repeat that. Do it one more time. Little sit. Grabbing one or two weights. Side lunge. Other direction. So we're alternating, but here we go. Almost there. Good. All right. Next move. We're back to that Superman. No weights needed. I'm putting my heavier weights nearby. So, starting in that Superman. We're down here. Fly, squeeze, then press up. One toe. One toe. Bring it down. Squeeze your glutes. Lift. Press up. So kind of like a push-up. Good. One toe. One toe. Squeeze. So we're going to your pace in this. All the way down. Squeeze. Good, okay. Rolling yourself over. Skull crusher to two presses. I'm grabbing 12 and a halves. Hope I don't drop it on my face. God forbid. All right, here we go. Skull crusher. And then two at your sides. So press your lower back, control this. Good, two here. Woo! Good. Okay, carefully Good, almost there. Good. All right, switch to that other side. Left weight, left leg crossing behind your right leg. One more of these, and we have one little last 5-minute challenge before we finish. So here we go. Cross behind, bring it up. So pick a weight that's good for you, of course. squat and swing for 6. Then weights are here, 6 pulses, so actually here, 6 of these. Okay, then 6 curls into presses, curl to press. So you've got 5 minutes, 6 times repeat those moves as many times as possible within the 5 minutes, okay? So I have my timer set up. We're going to ignore the music bells at this point. I had it set up. Here it is. All right, starting with 6 push-ups. All right, I want you to go at your pace. I'm going to drop my knees. 6 here. All right, when you're done with your 6, Nice, sumo. Point those toes out a little bit here. Pulse it. Good, bring it in. Hammer, press. Good. 2 more here. If you're on the same pace as me. Woo! These are harder than I thought they would be. All right, 6 push-ups. We've got 1 minute and 40 seconds left. amazing day. Stay cool. And we'll do, I think, cardio boxing tomorrow. We'll see how you feel. I think that would be good and fun. All right, have a great day. I'll talk to you later. See ya.